Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup Season 2, episode, I don't know. Okay. I don't like the camera. I like this. I wrote notes down. Also, I have some good news. Well, I mean, it's good news for me. I'm officially a business owner. My business was approved by the state. I am that bitch. No, I'm just playing. But I'm very excited. My website will be opening February 1st. I'll just have a lot of things going on then. A lot of things that everyone can, check out and like. My TV was going in and out. My Roku was messing up, so the audio was behind and then fucked up. And so I tried to get the important things, but some like little things, or if it was something that I happened to miss, I just happened to missed it. Yeah. So sorry. We see Michael and Sarah. Michael says he can't wait to give Sarah some dick. That's exactly what he says, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He cannot wait to give her some dick. I was like, oh, okay. Some good dick. He hasn't been faithful to Sarah since they've been married. He's torn, because he wants to be there for his daughter, but yet he just loves him some Megan. Megan is his true queen. And this is where I got mad. This is where I got perturbed. I tell you where I got perturbed. I'm gonna be looking at my notes, so don't be mad at me. This is where I got perturbed when his mother, they go to see his mother because his mother stays in Michigan. I think they're gonna stay in Michigan maybe for the day and then drive to New York so he can start his parole and see his daughter. Michael's mother comes out the house. I think her name was Carol. Honestly, it don't matter. She says hello to Sarah. And then she also says that she knows about Megan. And that she doesn't think that it is right. But, her son has always been a ladies' man. And this is where I'm going to tell you to take accountability. Not even take accountability, but hold your son accountable for his nappy-headed actions, okay? How dare you sit up here and say that you know about both of these women, you don't approve of it, but I don't want to be in the middle of it. You're in the middle of it. You're his mother and you know both of us. You're in the middle of it. And you have a whole grandchild. Like your grandchild is Sarah's baby. I'm not saying that you owe Sarah anything, but I'm not going to have my son tell me when he's in the joint that he talking to some other woman and I'm not about to clean up your dirty ass messes, okay? Because that's a nasty ass mess. I'm disgusted. When Sarah leaves, so Sarah leaves to get his little sister's boyfriend because he live around here or whatever. He puts on his hoodie and he calls Megan. He calls Megan and he like, hey. Then the mother gets on FaceTime and is like, hi Megan, how are you? Oh my gosh, you're Michael's mom? Oh my gosh. You can calm it down all the way, okay? Megan asks, who is driving you back? He says, Sarah. She's like, now I understand why he didn't want me to come out there. He didn't want me to meet Sarah. I feel like you are literally right at the precipice of figuring out how stupid you are, but you just can't get it through. Like, it's like you too stupid to find out that you stupid. And it's pissing me off. So you have enough brain capacity to realize that he don't want you to meet Sarah. If I mean, there shouldn't be a problem with you meeting Sarah if, you are his one and only. But Megan's skin was really oily. I have naturally oily skin. My nose gets really oily. This whole these yeah, like ugh. It's probably oily. Ugh, it's oily right now, but you can't see it, right? I do have a blemish on my face, so I won't show you that. But my face isn't that oily. Why? Because I use coconut oil. I'm suggesting that Megan get some coconut oil. Hell, get some olive oil. Okay? Slap it on that damn face because the face is oily and the hair isn't. The roots are still. The roots aren't straight. Okay? The roots aren't straight. She, she's heartbroken by this, and she loses a little bit of trust in him after she finds out that his baby mother is driving him to New York, and that is the reason why she couldn't come pick him up. So the moral of the story is she did wait by the phone. I ain't waiting by the phone. I've been waiting by the phone for 8 months, a year and a half, however long they've been together. But your happy ass. And because, oh yeah, we did see her at the beginning because her phone made a noise and it was a bank notification. And she was like, oh, it's just a bank notification. Your thirsty ass could have broke your fucking neck the way you turned, so how fast you turned around. Okay? You turned around so fucking fast for some nigga with braids. Next we see Raggedy Bitch Caitlyn. Now, I'm gonna call her Raggedy Bitch because RBC, we can call her RBC if you want. RBC says, they're in the car, her and Snaggletooth Matt, STM, okay? They're both in the car. I'm sorry. And she says something about getting filled up with babies again. And he's like, I think it's about 12 this time. And she's like, I could have sworn he said 12 and she said Octomom. Now that's not right. And he's like, oh, Octomom Caitlyn. If I hear now, okay, but let me tell you why I'm calling her a raggedy bitch. I'm calling her a raggedy bitch because Raggedy Bitch Caitlyn doesn't want to marry him so quickly because he may go back to prison. But she's comfortable with opening her raggedy bitch legs to Snaggletooth Matt. And that is what makes me uncomfortable. Okay? And that's why she RBC. You act like RB, you act like a RB, and I'm gonna call you RB, okay? They're on their way to his mother's house. Oh, Jesus. He's obviously upset having to live with his mother. But as Caitlyn expressed, she was kicked out of her mother's house because her mother didn't approve of her relationship. Now, I ask you this, Caitlyn. No one can kick you out of a house that you pay rent for. No one can kick you out of a house when your name is on the lease. No? You get where I'm going? You need your own fucking place. How old is Caitlyn? 40, 60? She need her own fucking place. She's doing too fucking much. But yet, I'm getting filled up with babies. Oh, raggedy. We see the mother. I don't know the mother's name, so the mother. She is nervous because Matt has the longest list, not the longest, but a very long list of mug shots. He stayed in a boys' home. Then he went to jail for 6 years, and he's just, he went from juvie to more juvie to boys' home to prison. Okay. So she's nervous how it's gonna play out. She would usually be the one picking him up from prison, but now that Megan is here, Megan, is picking him up. They go in his room. He says he likes the room now more than he did when he was younger. He tells a story about how he's been escaping or trying to escape from things for years. He jumped out a window and he put pillows, and the mother knew, but she wasn't able to get him. And they're all laughing, and it's a really light-hearted mood. And then he turns away from the window and he looks at his mother and he looks at Caitlyn, and he's like, I just want you to know, if I want to leave, there's nobody who could stop me. 3 strikes, he's out. Now, Matt said, number 1, that he wanted to have a healthy balance between meth and non-meth. He said, number 2, he would thrive if he went back to prison. And number 3, if I want to go, ain't nobody gonna stop. Okay? Those are the 3 things that a meth head says, and that a meth head who wants to go do meth or just want to do, I ain't even gonna say do hood rat shit with my friends, because he want to do felonious shit by himself. And that's the mother. Oh, the mother says usually she has 8 hours once he gets out of prison of happy, nice, blissful time until he starts to feel trapped, starts to feel astray, and goes right back out that door, and she loses her son to meth. They are in the room, they're talking. She's like, I want you, Caitlyn and Matt, I want you to get away from the window. He's like, you ain't gotta tell me to get away from the window. I mean, he's not that aggressive, but you can tell that at any moment he could snap. Also, he does feel a little bit trapped already. He doesn't like people telling him to calm down, and now Caitlyn is starting to sound like his mother. You do marry your parents. And also, Caitlyn has 2 deal breakers. If he cheats on her, or if he goes back to prison. Okay, those are her 2 deal breakers. And he would never do that, but he doesn't like to be trapped. Okay, let's see what else. I know we got more. Oh yeah, they go to look at him to make him not snaggletooth anymore. And I'm like, it's a fucking dentist. What are you talking about? I thought that they had already paid for the procedure, because I'm like, y'all have no money. But since the bone is rotting away, I need to go get my teeth taken care of. Since the bone is rotting away, the implant is gonna have to have some bone, so it's going to be $5,000. And Matt is like, I'm not paying $5,000 for a tooth. Well, that's the thing. You can't pay $5,000 for a tooth. You can't even get a finance. You can't even get a loan. You can't even get pay as you go, because you have no pay to go. That's the thing. Like, you're broke, and so is she. Oh, he also feels trapped. I'm sorry. He also feels trapped because they have no car. He has no job. And that's when she says, hey, it's going to be all right. And he's like, you're not my mom, bitch. Shut up. I know it's going to be okay. Okay. Oh, wow. We see Lizzie and Scott. Scott is in the hotel. Lizzie comes. Lizzie kicks Adam out of the Hotel room, Lizzie is going to give Scott a makeover. This is very quick and simple. Did anyone get to see the face that Scott had when, after Lizzie cut his hair and gave him a military cut? I don't know what the fuck she did. Has anyone ever seen King of the Hill? She was out there looking like Bill, giving them damn haircuts, okay? Them military haircuts. That's how she was out here doing. Anyway, did anybody see the shot when she had the straight razor and his face was like that? Did anybody see his face? Like, I wish I could have taken a picture, but I was so frustrated and outdone with everything and then that situation that I did not. Okay, so I apologize. But that was a sight for sore eyes, number one. Number two, she fucked up. The hairstyle would have been good if it hadn't have been so military, buzz cut style. And also, what is this? Huh? Anyway, Lizzie actually did go to cosmetology school for a couple of weeks, months, semesters, whatever, and then she was high on heroin, so she got kicked out. So she knows a few things. She has made Scott look better. They talk about his insecurity. She says she does not like an insecure man. She used to date gorgeous, beautiful men, but they all treated her like shit. And now she's looking on the inside for love. Also, she is a born again virgin. She wants to wait until she's married to have sex to Scott, and also she wants to wait until she works out some issues that she has to marry Scott. I'm getting very confused because I don't know if it's one or the other, and that's making me very angry. Do you have issues that you need to work out and you'll sleep with him before marriage, or is marriage the issue that you have to work out? They start to kiss. I don't know what Lizzie is doing, but 9 years in the slammer really makes you forget how to kiss, huh? Scott still doesn't have a tooth, so it's gross kissing someone who's missing a tooth. I'm sorry. Scott and Lizzie are both getting dressed for their date. Adam comes in. He's like, wow, you look great. Well, you look a little younger. I mean, shit, from 54 to 52. So, and 50. From 54 to 52. Then I said 52 again. So that's how I feel. Adam obviously has some concerns about Elizabeth. He called her Elizabeth, and he's not fucking with her in the slightest. Scott then says that Adam is, protective over him because, sometimes he has the tendency to make bad decisions. You're a grown ass man. Why does your son have to be there when you make, oopsie? What? Hold on. Okay. Because I got to lean, y'all. I got to lean. Lizzie, Scott says that he has not told Adam how much money he spent on Elizabeth because Adam would have already stopped Scott from giving money. I don't get why Scott is a child and why he can't just learn to not give up his life savings. I don't know, but I'm very confused. Lizzie is getting dressed. She puts on this revealing dress. Her and Jasmine are talking. Jasmine says that she doesn't think that Scott is the right one for her mother. Her mother has just gotten out of prison. She needs to experience life. Also, Scott gave her mother money for drugs. He knew that the money was for drugs, so he's a bad influence. Simple as that. Jasmine does say that she doesn't want the relationship to continue. Her mother says that she understands where Jasmine is coming from, but she thinks that she needs to give this relationship a shot. Okay? Moving on to Brittany and Marcelino. Brittany and Marcelino are sitting down for a nice brunch lunch. They're waiting on a third party. Amber. Brittany says that she told Marcelino about some of her friends, but not all of her friends, or to the extent that they were friends or whatever. Marcelino is in a really pissy mood. Maybe he needs his diaper changed or something. The friend arrives. The friend is beautiful, okay? I'm trying to figure out why Brittany didn't get her no damn makeup or whatever. Marcelino then starts to interrogate the friend, ask her if she likes thugs, and that's why she went to prison. Then the friend Sasha says that we're family, Brittany and I, so that means that you and I are family. He's like, we're more like in-laws. And Brittany is looking like, and then Sasha says that she was going through a rough time. She was really sick, and her family, being Brittany, helped her. And Marcelino is like, there can only be one family. And Brittany shut that shit down immediately. She talked about how she ran away when she was 12. They were selling drugs in the living room. The only people that were helping her were strangers, and that family can be anybody. It isn't necessarily the people that, are related to you. And also, nobody visited her. Don't it look like I'm shrinking down and I'm getting shorter and shorter? Also, none of her family visited her in jail. So, once Brittany told off Marcelino, he excuses himself to the bathroom. Brittany and her friend then start to talk. Her prison girlfriend, Amanda, is out of prison and wants to see Brittany. Brittany has not told her ex-prison girlfriend that she is now with a man, I think. And she doesn't know how to handle it. Sasha, the friend, says to tell Marcelino because he, will have an understanding or something, she said. But you clearly see that this nigga doesn't have an understanding, and that was clearly made for TV. Because you don't tell a crazy ass nigga nothing. Okay? Nothing. Ever. You don't tell him nothing. Also, she doesn't see what the big deal is going to see her ex-lady. That's her friend. And, she's gonna keep in contact with people in the past, even though... Oh, and also Marcelino said that he would cut Sasha out of Brittany's life if she was a bad influence. I forgot to mention one part in Megan and Michael's story, so I'm going to save that until the end. Let's move on to Tracy and Clint. Tracy and Clint, very easy. They get to the restaurant. He is nervous to propose to her. He's nervous because he hasn't had sex with a woman in 2.5 years. He thinks she's beautiful. He wants her to move to New Mexico. But if she can't, then he'll move to Texas. He wants to trade in his vehicle and get a family car. They want to have kids within the next 2 years. It's just a lot. Oh, and also the preview said that a card was declined, and I want to bet money that the card that was declined wasn't Scott's. It was probably Clint's. He gonna have to call his mama and ask for some money, and she gonna beat somebody's ass. Anyway, Clint is very nervous. She orders a tequila. Everybody else on probation can't drink. Maybe you on a special probation? I don't know. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Like a damn... Anyway, He goes, he calms his nerves. He's like, I'm going to ask her. He goes out there. He's like, hey, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. She stands up because, they want to cause attention to each other. Then he screams, she said yes. She said yes. People start clapping. She screams something else. The customer asks, how long have you guys been together? She says, we've been talking for 6 months, but we just met each other today. Or you can say we've been together for 6 months. And nobody would, ask questions. They may say, oh, that's a little bit, they may think, oh, that's a little bit too soon, in my opinion. But at least they've known each other for 6 months instead of these, it's not a convoluted story, but stop telling people your business. How about that? Okay. Then they get to the hotel and we can see all the way up Tracy's dress. That's number one. They ain't put no bar over there or nothing. And number two, we can hear Tracy moan. And I am disgusted. It's another soft porn scene. And you've disgusted me again, WeTV. Bravo. Last but not least, we see Megan and Michael again. Michael's little sister boyfriend comes over, and he looks old as hell, but I don't know how old the sister is. Then Michael used to be a rapper before he went to the penitentiary. He wants to pursue or continue to pursue his rap career, so he's gonna go down the street for a second. Sarah gets mad, and Sarah turns urban. Oh no, you said you was gonna stay with me? What fuck? You said you was gonna stay with me? I don't fucking know. He's like, man, you gonna bitch, you gonna cry, you gonna bitch, you gonna cry. She like, I just want it to be a good day, but it's not a good day. That's how she talk. Okay. It's the best worst day of my life. She feel like she, maybe losing them again. This is not. She just wanted one day of it to be them, but that's not what you getting because he's already called another girl. And she's crying as usual, and he's in the car and he's riding off, probably so he can call Megan again. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I am very tired as usual. As usual, I'm always tired when I do these reviews. If you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter. Yeah, that's all that I gotta say. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Stop. I'm done with this fucking show. Okay? If this show continues to get stupider, then I'm going to continue to get madder. Okay? Bye.